All right, folks, we are back. Back like vertebrae. We are back. Back like.
Ooh, this is your moment.
That's your moment. All
Bust
right,
out the freestyling
historialysis.
chops.
Buzz out the freestyle. The top of my.
Oh,
Damn.
he was actually gonna do something.
No, that was Chocolate Drop. That was Kevin Hart versus T Pain. Hilarious. He said the top of my mouth. The top of my mouth is hot. Hot pockets, nigga.
One of these episodes, we gotta get a Pierre original. You gotta come up with
We
something.
gotta get a PR
Let the
original. Yeah, I'm gonna
people,
stick to
the
my
people
my, my,
know.
my day job. Let the people know. Poetry. I write poetry, not bars, unfortunately. It's a hard life, man. But yeah, guys, storyalysis. This is the breakdown of cell tissue. Stories. We break down stories. Storyalysis.
Mhm.
Okay, storyalysis is
Oh
back.
man,
I'm
you just
Christian.
broke down the name.
He broke down the
So
name.
meta.
It's a hard life. You gotta remind him, Christian. You gotta keep him on their toes.
Yeah.
All two
Fair
of them.
enough. All, all two of them.
It's a hard life. Battle of Ketil's farm. So the
Yes.
guys are pumped. These losers are pumped, which is very reminiscent of season one when Thor's unfortunately has no other choice but going to war, and then these guys,
Yes. I had the
these
same
guys,
thought.
yeah, their mom are like, "Hey, don't forget to bathe." It's like,
Mhm.
do these people not know what they're going into?
Yep. And even
Anyway,
Thorfinn, he had the, you know, how Thor's was just standing there
I know, right? Like,
solemnly.
damn, yeah,
Yeah. Thorfinn was doing
bro.
the same thing, just standing
Yeah,
there.
Thor's was in Norman mode. You know, Norman in Promise Neverland, having to think, okay, how do I save these dudes as I'm about to get sold into some meat freaking what is it? Where did he
Factory.
take meat factory? Yeah, because that's why Thor's was not smiling. Thor's was devising this plan for this whole time, and he finally got it, and it got ruined. Like, all right, nobody's gonna have to fight.
Yeah.
We're just gonna bring just 5 guys. We're just gonna pick up some guys, have to go through the valley of death and freaking crazy stuff, man. If only they took another route. If they took another route, this show would never have to exist. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is, man. Yeah, the guys are pumped. And then, Fox go to Snake. Hey, we got 350, but out of the 350, maybe 100 of them can fight. Like, shit, we're doomed.
And barely too.
Merely fight. The rest are useless. Bro, Snake's like, God damn it. We're doomed. Unfortunately, the master want to fight. And shit, because he want to fight, we all got to fight. And he also promises guys, like I mentioned before, if they fight for him and if they have any debt, they'll loan forgiveness, which we're still hoping Biden can pull through for our college students. But anyway, if they can fight,
Oof. I've lost faith in that.
no faith, no
No
faith.
faith. No faith.
Oh, we'll wait for the next president. It's crazy stuff. We'll get them out of their death, and I guess that is getting them pumped up. But damn, only 100. Shit, it is what it
That's
is,
pitiful.
right? Ooh, to take us back to a very lovely, not lovely, but soothing scene. Back to the little shed where Arnheid is currently getting nursed back into life as much as Pater can. Leif is recognizing the change in Thorfinn. Like, not just physical growth, but just like a mental maturity, a peace, like the torment that he had. Like, he no longer sees it. He's like, Thorfinn, you're seeing clearer now. And I'm so happy to see that. And it's such a father like moment. And Thorfinn's just like, oh, wow, just, yeah, man, I've just been shaving and lifting.
And also, I like how Thorfinn, he said the word "sir" when he was addressing Leif.
Yes. Wait, when you've been a slave for too long, Christian, everyone's a sir.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Also, respect. He cultivated respect over the years. I think because he was, this could have gone either way. Because he involuntarily took a passive approach to everything that happened to him, losing your dad, your mentor also becoming the guy you want to kill, you watch die in front of you, didn't get to do it, which dropped him into this deep despair, caused him to be very mellow, very passive, very. This is probably why the retainers got to play around with him. He's like, it is what it is. They do this all the time. It's fine. Imagine this one another way. Like, this turned him into like Darth Vader. Like, this made him into an even angrier person. Like, that would have made him even worse, because then he would be out to kill everyone. Because
Oh, you mean like if he became like the big bad? of the entire.
Because he dealt with his trauma in such a silent and self-hurt way, like punishing himself, crying in his sleep. He could have become a monster from the things he went through.
Yeah, that's true.
But that passive approach allowed him to get to clarity, to become patient, to become disciplined, to know I need to atone. He turned into a freaking monk. Just like,
yeah.
some crazy stuff, man. But yeah, they're like, yeah, let's try to see if we can get Arnheid too, because we can't leave homegirl there, and we can't leave today if we got to leave with her, because she's in a state right now that any little movement and she homegirl coughing blood, we gotta keep her here. And Leif's like, all right, we'll do one more day. But one of his sons was like, what? Like, and respectably so, like, bro, there's a freaking army coming here. We're waiting one more day for some girl that we just met. I was like, I completely get why homeboy's not happy at all. Which makes sense, bro. Like, you're putting my life in danger for a slave. It's like, I understand we're both people, but
yeah, it's a harsh thing to say, but you're right.
I know, right?
That is the reality.
Yeah, and I didn't sign up for this. I signed up to let you get on my boat. Well, it was already Leif's boat, to go get Thorfinn and come back. That's it. Now we're staying one more day. It's about to be a war zone in less than a day.
Yeah, you got me on overtime out here, old man.
You got me on overtime. I didn't sign up for this, man. Crazy stuff. And then they switch back to the men. Thorgil. I was like, what's going on? It's Thorgil comes back because he was out for a little bit. He come to report his findings. Guys, there's about 100 men. Ketil's like, Daddy, chill. 100 men, bro. Bro, that's like, we got 350. We got 350, bro.
It's like he has such a clear lack of understanding of the situation.
Bro, what is Canute? Bro, Canute about to get schooled. That's like 3-1. Like 3 of them men for each of their one. Ketil's like, yo, you know what, guys? Let's more extra credit. Anyone who bring me this guy's head, anything you want. It's like, and the guys are like, yeah. And Snake and Fox have to do some additional digging. They need to make sure these 100 men. Let's get a little study of these 100 men. Oh shit! These aren't regular 100 men. These are things. How do you pronounce that, Christian? THEGNS.
Oh, I have no idea.
Okay, these are tangs. Okay, I'm never gonna repeat that again. These are the T word. These are. They're not a regular.
Like a slur.
Yeah,
sounds like a slur.
Sounds like a slur. They're not regular 100 warriors. These are Thorgil's old comrades, brothers, brothers. Mm-hmm. Meaning, brothers. Thorgil that you see here. This is Thorgil times 100.
Jeez.
And Fox is like, oh my goodness, thought. We're screwed. Okay, we might be good. What about these guys in white hoods? These got to be worse, right? It's like,
he tries to downplay the situation.
Right? And homeboy's like, gotta be worse. Have you ever heard of Jomvikings? And Fox said, Jomvikings. It's like,
he lost it, shit.
Even Snake
He's never
like,
opened his eyes that way.
I have never seen you, right? Oh my goodness. Yo. That's insane. That is insane. Yeah, Jomvikings. It is what it is. And then, man, Snake's like, well, I gotta do it. I'm the commander. He's putting his freaking things on, man. His fighting gear on. He tell the guys, you don't really gotta do this shit. If you want to run, but I gotta stay back and protect those 350 idiots.
Completely calm the whole time.
Yeah. And the guys really love him. He's a strict master from what we saw, because he destroyed Fox's nose, respectively, because he was about to get Thorfinn by death by 1,000 cuts or some shit. But they're like, yeah, like, boss, this is stupid. You just told me who these guys were. We saw it. Let's hand them over. It's like, you really think you can hang Thorgil over? Like, okay, maybe not Thorgil, but then what about Iron Fist? all right, him too. Oh my goodness, we really can't. They're so strong. And then there can be no lie under the sun. What's the proverb? There are no darkness. Something anything with darkness come to light or some shit like that, bro. And then Snake's like, wait up, let me tell you a little story. I met Iron Fist. I like how he started it. I wish I didn't know because that would have been such a twist. Like I wish I didn't know that story was made up. Like
That's a
that
good
one
point.
scene,
Yeah.
that one scene that him crying with Arnheid, that should have never happened. Because I would have been jaw dropped. It's like, and I like that he preserved that till the end. Snake is such a bro. It's like I met Iron Fist when I was about 15, 16, taught me a lot. Mostly everything I do know. He was like a big brother, like a mentor, like a boss to me. I got into some trouble, so unfortunately I ran away. I had to hide. And I heard Iron Fist was on the farm. I heard the rumors. I said, okay, that's great. Since this is a guy that I do know, I'm going to run to this guy and he'll be able to help me. When I got there, it was a whole different person. It's like, this is a man who's been posing. But nevertheless, I stayed here as his lapdog, to protect him. Got a free ride long enough. And it's time I pay my tab. Dude, you don't have to do this, man. But the
He really
character,
doesn't.
the character as a person, dude.
To still feel indebted to like a sham.
Indebted to a sham. While you actually did your part. Like, sure, you all barely got robbed, but like, honestly, you really didn't have a part to play. Homeboy had a tight partnership with the king, sending him food. Nobody was going to come and attack. That's true. You really wasted your years. But I mean, it's not waste. You were in hiding anyway. And because of that, you got to give your boys jobs. Because like you said, we couldn't use our names. So these guys are probably some of his old comrades that like, hey, yo, I got this good gig at a farm. Come through. That's insane, man. The guys are like, what? He's like, you know what? It is what it is. Guys, do what you want. All I'm saying is a master's a con artist, not worth dying over. And the guys still followed him, man. Oh, they really love the guy. They really love this man. Like, what do you think? We're not about to just dine and dash a con artist. That shit will make us scumbags. Like, bitch, you guys are scumbags.
Yeah. When he said that, I was like, if there was ever a person that you can dine and dash on, it's a con artist.
Right?
Like, but like you said, they love Snake.
Yeah, no, they really do, man. Because he really take care of his men. We've yet to see him get in a father role. Well, not father. Like, there's not. These guys are ruthless criminals. But we never got to see him get in a nurturing role. But there's an understanding from their end that this is a boss who, as long as I'm under his leadership, under his basically protection, I'll be fine. And this is someone that's worth me following because I've seen his display. I've seen his swordmanship. I know his character, like as a person, as a leader, he's very zen, but at the same time, as the sound of his voice, like one freaking crescendo of his vocal cord, and we know we're shitting our pants. I love that. Just that's beautiful. Fuck, we love Snake. I actually love Snake.
Yeah, he's an awesome character, man.
He's an awesome character. Yeah, everything he's done has been
addition.
Yeah. Like, this man has not been in the wrong. There's not a thing I've seen him do. Crazy stuff. And he's so patient. Letting Einar run his mouth over and over. It's just... yeah. And then they take us to the two brothers, Thorgil and Olmar. Olmar's like, all right, let's see. This is how we about to attack. This man he's like a plum to this whole situation.
I love this scene.
He's pumped. And the king, they parked over here when they're not cars. They can't park. What is the other verb? They blank dock. Over here. They docked. Yes, because it's shipped. English is not my first language. But yeah, Christian, you're right. They docked their ship. They're staying there overnight. They got their tents. The king is exposed from the back. So what should we do? Omar's like, we should attack at night. He's like, no. Only top class soldiers can pull that off. We have useless piece of shit. It's like, why
Yeah.
isn't this man panicking? It doesn't make any sense, man. Just his love
Yeah,
for
it's
war
crazy. He hasn't
outweighs.
dropped that smile since he landed.
Right. It's like Omar's terrified. His dad has been shook. Like we found homeboy in a fetal position. Just,
Yeah.
like this man is just like, oh, this man's soaked in to all of this. He's just freaking happy. Insane.
Mm.
He's like, well, then what he told homeboy? Count to 100. He's like, no. He's like, okay, they'll be dead by the time you count to 100 because they're useless. And he's like, yeah, then why bring them? Like, well, so they can draw the king's attention while you count to 100. It's like, oh,
So
that's pretty
sick.
cool.
That is
I
such a
didn't,
good line. I love it.
yeah, I didn't get the reference back then. I think count to 100 is hold your breath as you're swimming, because that's what's about to happen. He's not counting. It's like count to 100. I get that might not be it at all, but just because the fact that he's going to be swimming and he has to be low because he's not breathing. He takes like very minimal breath. Like he goes back up a little bit and go right back down. I don't know. Maybe that's what, or it's just a count to 100 shit. But it was fucking slick. It was slick as fuck.
Yeah, I can see how you would come to that conclusion. I think it was just like a clever play on words. It's like, the way he started off by saying they're all amateurs. They're gonna die by the time you count to 100. So it's like, think about what I just said. You have 100 seconds to do what you got to do. It's so cool. I love how that was worded. It was awesome.
He comes through. I hope he doesn't die, because Canute has a way of seeing the good and usefulness in people that can be useful to him, and Thorgil can definitely be an asset to any side. I really hope he doesn't die. I haven't seen the next 4. I haven't seen the next episode. Yeah, it's insane. The battle starts. Before it starts, Snake's like, bro, Ketil, father, we can't win this. It's like,
We can't win.
what are you talking about? Stop with this. Stop with this. This is what the guy said in Ghost of Girlfriend Fast. Ghost of Girlfriend Pass with Matthew McConaughey. This is sissy talk. This is sissy talk. Yeah, I think that's what he did. That's what he told Matthew McConaughey, his uncle. Very good movie, by the way. Not good movies. Okay, movie. Like Ebenezer Scrooge, who was visited by 3 ghosts, but this is a player who gets visited by past girlfriend, current girlfriend, and future girlfriend. Yeah.
That sounds messy.
And he retires out of the freaking play life by the end of the movie. Like, yeah, this shit not for me no more. He's like, I'm settling down. I'm gonna settle down with Electra, Jennifer Connelly. What's some girl's name? What's the name of the girl who played Electra? I'm digressing too much. The girl was married to Ben Affleck. I don't know why I can't remember her name. It bothers me
I'm
that I
bad
can't
with that
shit.
stuff.
Oh yeah, you only watch freaking anime. You don't watch real people. Jennifer Garner. Jennifer Garner. That's a loud cow. That's a loud car. But yeah, the battle starts. It is what it is. Ketil charges, and all right, Thorfinn sees it. Run. I hope Patter's okay, because Patter's actually in the front line, of course. They're like, all right, guys, let's start going.
Oh, they
right?
really just anybody and everybody.
I know.
Just get out there.
Let's get out there and just fight. It's freaking insane. Like, let's roll this very slowly so we don't hit her. And then, Bug Eyes, like, I'm a thief now. I'm a wanted man. Who would have thought I'd get to this? And he's like, Leif is like, nah, boy, you're not a thief. We left money and then some for these motherfuckers. And we overpaid for these chick. And she was worth every penny. Crazy stuff, man. Damn. And then they're rolling, and as they're rolling, yeah, they're talking still, like, is she really worth it? And Bug's Eye ask, and then Leif is like, she's Thorfinn's friend. If she stays, she'll die. Because Thorfinn cares about her, we're taking her. End of discussion. And while Thorfinn is on the cart with Einar, I think Thorfinn's walking and Einar's sitting. Are they both in the cart? I think Einar is the only one in the cart. Thorfinn's just walking. Because they're going slow enough for Thorfinn to walk. Yeah. He's like, damn, we didn't get to say goodbye to the old master. And Einar's like, which actually I felt sad a bit. I'm like, nah, y'all should have said goodbye. I know, I don't care if there's no time. This man, bro, this man literally embellished the slave experience for these guys. Like
Mm.
letting you borrow equipment to get you to finish your duties and get your harvest faster because now you have top tier material instead of other slaves that are using bare hands and little shit. Bring you in his home countless days until you become a regular, until you start laughing about the man in front of the man's face. It's like
Yeah.
nah, man, this whole Sverkel literally just redefined what it's like to being a slave to these two guys. This is why they just can't learn. Like you just plotted an exit strategy that didn't work. You're plotting a second one right away. Like you must not care because you have not been whipped enough. Like
Yeah.
seriously, these dudes just on a sabbatical. This was a mental sabbatical. That's what it was for Thorfinn. Like, where did you go? I attended this therapy camp for a few years. That's basically where
You
this was.
know, yeah,
Crazy shit,
makes
man.
sense.
That's where it is. And then, of course, like we saw Gardar have, Arnheid gets sunk into a dream. She's still in the
Yeah.
cart. Ajalti's with her. And another dude's kid is also with her. And Gardar out here just chilling like a stepdad. This man's been
Yeah, you
cuckolded,
know,
Christian. He's been cuckheld.
this is all this forest. It's the world of Arnheid.
Bro,
Things she just hopes the gaps get
like,
filled in.
how dare you bring another man's kid in this cart? I would have stopped it. If I was guard, I would have stopped it. Like, yeah, that kid's not coming with you,
You
Arnie.
would kick the baby out the window.
Yeah.
Let the deer eat it.
Seriously.
Deer in the
Hajalti's
distance.
staying. That's mine. But this, I'm not sure. This baby's not coming with me, bro. Like, what? Man. He's like, we'll be out of here soon. This place is a heap of pain and despair, not a place to foster life, bro. Because as a slave, man, it's not your life. Really, it's not. Your life is not your own. It's your master's, who does whatever he or she, well, during that time it was mostly he deems fit. And it's like, let's be out of here. We'll be out of here very soon. And to show you the imagery, like this forest they're going through. Like it's not bright, like it's gloomy, it's lugubrious. It fits exactly what he's saying. And she's just
Yeah,
walking through.
I
So go ahead,
really
Christian. Steal it away. What do you really, Christian? What do you really tell us?
I thought that the forest was like a metaphor for Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Like and then them leaving the forest is like Arnheid dying pretty much and going to
Mm-hmm.
heaven.
Yeah.
And the way that Garter was describing the forest was like it was hellish, basically, and
Mm-hmm.
that life can thrive here, and that you can't build a family here. So let's get out of the forest, come with me, and we'll build a life outside of it. And
Yeah.
then Arnheid, she looks off into the distance and she sees like this beam of light on life. And we see like a deer and I forget what the other animal was.
It's like a wolf, I think I saw. Short
Yeah,
little
like a
animal.
wolf. Yeah, and I saw that as like, you know,
Thorfinn and Einar.
not just those two, but like I saw that as a representation of humanity living on Earth, like the good humans, I guess, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like yeah, we're living in hell, but life can still thrive and be joyful and appreciative of the forest. And I was seeing it as like that's her reasoning for not following Garter into death and choosing to stay in the forest, which is like her waking up in the real world. You know what I mean?
But she's not choosing to stay, Christian. She's going just to say goodbye.
Yeah, I that is true. I wasn't sure if they were killing Arnheid here. And it
No,
was
isn't
just
like
like
that's peacefully going. Like I'm dying. It's just no coming back, bro. That's
You don't
there's
think
some shit
so?
you go through. To what, man?
I
To
don't
come back to,
know.
oh yeah, you have an unborn baby. That is true. That is
Yeah.
true.
And she has Einar here. I'm sure he'd be more than willing to
Nah,
help.
Einar's been brother zone, not even friend zone. He's literally brother zone. There's when Arnie see Einar, just complete dryness. Oh my goodness, what is going on? I'm not usually like this. Actually, I am. That's literally how I am as a person. But
Mm.
as Sam Smith has a song like "Not in That Way." Oof. He said, "I'm sorry. Believe me, I love you, but not in that way." Oof. That's in the Lonely Hour, Christian. The Lonely Hour and the Thrill of It All, masterpieces of albums. But yeah, literally not
Mm.
in that way. Yeah, it's not in that way. Him too, actually. He's grown to see her more of like a freaking sisterly love or overly protective, not sexual. I don't think they can be with each other. I think they will defy the law that
Yeah.
men and women can't be friends. I literally think because it's an anime, we can never prove this, but this literally these two go against that rule. There is no sexual tension here at all, just genuine careness. But another thing too, it's only one way. I don't think homegirl, like homegirl, I've been looking for Gardar. Like homegirl, like I really don't think if roles were reversed, the stuff Einar has gone through. This dude, Christian, this is really not discussed enough. The stuff Einar has gone through for this woman, she didn't ask for it. She didn't ask for it. But the sacrifices, the risks that this man has now dragged Thorfinn into, because Thorfinn is so kind-hearted now that he's just like, sure, I'll go along. But like, bro, these two slaves have gone above and beyond for this woman. Seriously.
Yeah. Uh,
It's
yeah.
crazy stuff.
That I don't know if I don't know. It's I was trying to think like what if I was in their position.
Oh,
And like would I think the one thing that I'm just like, man, I don't like that you did that, Einar, is he put Thorfinn's freedom at risk
mm-hmm.
for Arnheid, like against his like he sort of he
Coerced him
prioritized
into doing it.
Arnheid,
Yeah.
yeah, over Thorfinn. And Thorfinn is but Thorfinn did a lot of bad shit when he was small. Yeah,
Oh no, Thorfinn's ready
it's
to atone. Thorfinn is the kind
yeah.
of guy that if this rider kills off in season, I think he's alive. I think one of my boys who finished this told me see they can't wait for season 3, so I'm assuming Thorfinn's alive still. Yeah, I think Thorfinn's the kind of guy that when death finally comes, if this is season 3, 4, 5, or 6, just like Eren, he'll be like, all right, it's okay. It's like, cause yeah, it's like it's my time to go, man. I've done my fair share. Take me. Like I'm ready to go. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be too shocked and scared of death because I think he knows that that's
No.
the last step of the atonement that he is searching for. The man want to be punished for what he did, bro. Just get a freaking dominatrix or some shit. But I don't know, man.
I might I might even go as far as to say that Thorfinn is afraid of death, not because it's the end of his life, but
It's
because
too
he
easy.
has so much, yeah, like he didn't atone enough before death.
Oh, he's so righteous. Where did they get these men, bro? Where did they get these women, these men and women? Where did they get a woman like Arnheid, Thorfinn, Snake, Einar, bro? Like this season is full of just great character development, like great, just it's insane. I can't. And then you got Ketil who's doing a whole freaking 360 or 180. Just,
Mm.
it's crazy shit. But yeah, your perspective of this, mine is completely different. But that's the thing with beautiful storytelling; it can be interpreted in many ways. I saw this forest. I was like, yeah, this darkness, their situation is terrible. And I saw these two animals. I was like, oh, that's probably Einar and Thorfinn, which is why he literally said, I need to go back and thank the people that helped me throughout this way, like which were only two people that helped them. She said, yeah, I need to go help. I need to go say thank you to Einar and the others. I'm like, the others, bitch. I'm like, Thorfinn fought. Einar was just running. I'm like, remember the dude's name. I'm like, the others. I was like, Christian, I was so vexed. She said the others. I'm like, Thorfinn didn't get name dropped. I was like,
Wow. Yeah, I didn't even That is fucked up. You're right. Damn.
Einar and the others. I'm like, honestly, there are others. Like Sverkel. Bro, what is Sverkel risking? The man is on his deathbed. Now, let's be real. Like Sverkel's dying. It's like Thorfinn risked. Like Thorfinn actually fought the master of this, the freaking leader of the retainers. Like, but
Yeah. And she was there to witness it too. It's not like it's
right?
word of mouth. She saw it firsthand.
Right? What'd you say? What? That's what happened? Yeah, no, you were there. Of course, like a proper stepdad, like a Miguel. This is us a reference. Gardar was like, "Go tell them farewell. I'll be waiting with the kids." With the kids, meaning this man's gonna have a jollity and that freaking constant reminder of deception.
Constant reminder.
Outside of wedlock, it's a hard life. It's gonna be a Lady Stark seeing that kid, constant reminder that Ned cheated. Bro, all he had to do was just tell his wife Jon Snow was not his son, man. That would have fucking changed the course of how this kid was raised. But it is what it is. He was sworn into secrecy by his dead sister, which shouldn't freaking matter. She's dead. But anyway, I'm just rambling about Game of Thrones. It is what it is. But yeah, man, they're back to the battle, of course. She wakes up and she said, "Hey, Einar." And he said, Arnheid. Bro. They're about to break my. Watch Einar become the next bad guy. Like, watch a crazy villain arc unravel. But you know what? At this point, because we watch Canute, bro. Crazy stuff. Anyway, battle's going along as planned, of course. The king is losing. Guys are dying, and nobody's dying. How to say nobody? It's like I think the count Wolf told homeboy like, there's about like 70 of them. Whoa, that's a loud car. He's like, yeah, there's about like 70 of them. Yeah, I think they should be good or something like that. And even Canute's like, well, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, like they said that a single line of 70 Jorms Vikings is enough to handle these people, and like not a single one of them is falling. That's insane, man. Like a line of people against like twice
350.
Nah, bro.
Because there's only 70. What's 70 divided by 350?
That is crazy.
That's like 6 times. Whoa, that's a stretch. That's like 5 times.
Yeah.
This is exactly 5 times. 70 times 5 is 350. It's like, just, 5 for men? Like, insane.
Just imagining that, like in the real world, if that was a thing, 70, like just a line of people so strong that you can't even get through a single one of them. God damn, that's unbelievable.
Crazy.
And it's not like they're fighting with like projectile weapons either. Like you have to come close to them, and then they'll kill you. That's crazy.
And also, do you notice their direction is only facing forward? Like they're not even taking 2-3 step back as they're being charged. Like they're fighting and moving forward on the single line.
They're not retreating. They're not retreating at all. It's only forward, only progress.
Just forward without losing any men.
Yeah.
Ketil's like, "What's going on, bro? What's going on? Show me you have courage." Like, bro, can somebody get this old man? Just, where are my sons? Like, what, bro? What the fuck? What did you think? And Canute, when Wolf comes over to him, like telling him, yeah, the report that it's 70, he's like, well, do you still want to deploy the T words that I mentioned, the things ends? He's like, no, it's okay. We'll use those just to capture Ketil. No need to deploy the rear guards. Another set. Like, yeah, it's fine. These 70 will do. And yeah, we'll just capture homeboy. It is what it is. And then we'll just get along our ways. Ooh, wait, Christian, there's something we didn't mention. Was it your episode or mine when they came to tell Ketil about the proposition?
That was this episode.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, that was this episode. Completely forgot that. Damn, I'm just thinking like, yeah, there's something we miss. Well, there's something I miss. Sure. Let's rewind. Okay. So
Ooh.
yes, the king, of course, at some point, Canute sent the messenger. Like, hey, listen, your freaking punishment for deserting and being a freaking enemy of the state for what you caused when you were at, it doesn't even freaking make sense to me. Like, what you killed, your son killed two people or one guy. Anyway, the punishment for that is 10 years of outlawry,
Yeah, it
which,
was all like, the Canute. He was trying to set up Ketil so he can spin
mm-hmm,
this however he wants.
yeah. But, since the king is very generous, you get to live, you and your folks. You're just going to be out of your land for 10 years. Start over somewhere else. And you have till tomorrow morning. This was a day ago that this happened. I can't believe I forgot this. But yeah, and yeah, he said, "Where are my sons?" Now we're back. All right, we're back at the war. So this was me rewind. This was me rewinding and then moving forward, like an old DVD or cassette tape. Yes, we were all one sport.
Flawless execution from
Oh,
your
Christian, I
protagonist.
mimicked it perfectly. I even fooled myself. I turned around and see my TV was on. I was like, "What?" It echoed, Christian. It echoed.
Mm.
Uh, where are my sons? Son's not here. All of a sudden, we see a boy who's like, I can't do this. I'm too weak. I'm weak like 7 days. This hurts. I can't put myself through this. I can't do it. I can't be like my brother. The sword is too heavy. Bro, sword must be heavy. I can't do it. I'm tapping out. And then we see Thorgil. The way he swims,
Mm.
just so flawlessly. Like he's not carrying a freaking heavy ass sword in his back. Just
Mm.
crazy shit, man. Oh. Whoa. And then he sees Canute is exposed from the back because there's no one there guarding him. They would never thought that. He's like, okay, I'm about to get this dude. He gets up, draws sword. I hope he's not getting too cocky and loud, man. I really hope episode 20 doesn't start with
Yeah,
Homeboy just start.
I like to just assume that was actually a whisper. And just
Just,
like full
dude.
volume. Like, I'm here, Canute.
Right.
I'm
Which
just gonna go
wouldn't
ahead and say that
I
was a
wouldn't put
whisper.
that past him. That's something he can do. He can just like, bro. Come on, man. You were that strategic. You found out where you can come in from, bro, just to freaking blow up your cover because you're excited about the sight of fighting. Crazy shit. I hope he didn't blow his cover. Yeah. But yeah, that's a very weird thing from my part. Normally I'm very, aside from The Last of Us episode 1, which is tag up there, when I was all over the
Oh, he
place.
snuck it in at the
I was
very
all
end.
over the place. No, I'm getting back to my track record of explaining these episodes. We've been gradually increasing as the episodes go, like for mine especially. So today for me, we're forgetting such a crazy factor as the ransom, the freaking shakedown of the ultimatum on your own land, which was such a key scene that I completely forgot. I'm ashamed, Christian. I'm ashamed. I can't even look at myself. I want to be a martyr so bad. But yeah, crazy stuff. But yeah, man, that's it. The episode ends. And we are 5 episodes away from doing poems. I'm going to keep saying that until we get to it so Christian doesn't change it. Poems.
Yeah, man. Get your poems ready, dude.
Get your poems ready.
Lined
Well,
up.
since this is your show, Christian, we'll start with Phil K.
It's not my
We'll
show.
start with Phil K because we have to do what Christian want to do. It is what it is. It's by we're tied to it, but it's fine. Christian, I'm here to serve. It is what it is.
God.
I'm here to serve.
He's lying, everybody. Do not believe a word that comes out of his mouth.
I cannot believe. But yeah, man, that's it. That's it. This is wrapped up, and then we. Do you have anything to add, Christian? Do you have anything to add to this?
I do not.
That's
I do
great. I'm
not.
going to sleep.
It's 9:30. What do you mean?
It really is 9:30. Some of us are very old, Christian. Some of us have old bones and old souls.
What are you,
We're only in
Sverkel?
our late 20s. You're in your mid. Yeah, you're in your mid. I'm an old man. Freaking, it's a hard life.
Age is
Oh.
irrelevant.
Yeah, that's
Irrelevant.
lies old people tell themselves. It is what it is. All right, man. It's been real. Until next time.
All right. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.